Man, I don't think I've ever been so excited for a holiday weekend after what I've been going through at work. But you know what I like to do on 4th of July weekend? I like to look at some baseball cards. I have a few things to show you, and pretty excited to get some of these things. First, we have a 1937 Kellogg's Pep stamp of Arky Vaughan. Shortstop for my Pittsburgh Pirates. We have a 1954 Bowman, Hank Bauer. I'm a little shaky. I just got back from the gym. 1952 Billy Lowe's. This is just a cool looking card. '53 Bowman, Bobby Avila. Great looking card there. Did I hear that Beckett's getting out of the grading business? Or did I dream that? We have a linebacker here. He went to Notre Dame. Drafted by my Pittsburgh Steelers. Drafted, I think, 2 by the Raiders. Drafted by another team, but he decided he went to Pittsburgh. He was from Pennsylvania. And it's a Cons Wiener of Myron Patios. And I think my father always pronounced it Patier, so I'm not sure the pronunciation. But he played linebacker in the NFL for about 10 years or so. Maybe a little longer. I know he played into the early 70s, around 73-ish. But these Cons are tough. This is a nice one. And I got, man, I don't know if you guys ever watched Alicia Newman pole vault, but she's fun to watch. And she doesn't have any cards. But I did find a stamp of her from Africa. So I had to get it. Check out her videos. You won't be disappointed. She was dating a linebacker, I think for the Steelers. I forget his name. I think the Steelers had him and then he went somewhere else. And they broke up. I think he was abusive or something to her. Hard to believe. You don't hear about too many NFL players being abusive, do you? Sorry. Okay. My daughter got me a box of NHL rookies. And man, I got some of the top rookies this year. So excited to have these. The young guns are tough to get. You could spend thousands of dollars and not get the players you want. So this might be a better route to go. He did damage to my Penguins this year. But this box set comes with all the rookies this year. And then I had ordered this 1980 Topps football, Drew Pearson. And the seller told me he was going to send me a bunch more. I guess he's probably like a retired guy that's selling off his collection. And he sent me a bunch just in fantastic condition. So appreciative. Tom Jackson. Archie Manning. Dan Deerdorf. Ray Guy. Golden Richards. I think he came up with the Cowboys first. Always loved the Super Bowl cards from back then because the Steelers were always in it. You Steeler fans, who remember Sidney Thornton? John Kolb. Man, when he played for the Steelers, he was the strongest man on the team. He used to bench something like 550 pounds. I went to our community college one time. He came with Larry Brown, and they were working out for show, and I went and watched him work out. My dad took me over. Donnie Shell, when he retired, he had, what do you have? He was an interceptions leader. I think he was the all-time interceptions leader for a strong safety. Of course, Paul Krause is the all-time interception leader, with Rod Woodson being second. He had overtaken Dick Night Train Lane for the number 2 spot. Or is he 2 or 3? Might be 3. Who was that guy? Emlyn was number 2 or 3. Anyway, those Rod Woodson, Emlyn, and Paul Krause are the top 3 on that list. But I think Paul Krause was a free safety. So he retired as the all-time leader as a strong safety. Sorry, I'm rambling on a little bit. Still hopped up from my pre-workout. John Stallworth. Steve Furness. Now, he made up the 4th defensive lineman on the Steel Curtain defensive line. He came after Fats Holmes. Man, Fats Holmes was a character. He used to buzz cut an arrow into his head. And one time he was arrested because the police were chasing him on the Ohio Turnpike. And he started shooting at the police helicopter. And I don't know, he ended up getting off for like a $5,000 fine. I don't know what the deal was there. I think he had some mental health issues. But I got a nice big stack of these 1980 Topps football. Good player, Tim Fox, Jim Hart, Mike Webster, brings back some memories. Oh man, I love Johnny Jefferson. One of my favorite receivers growing up. I had traded off all my football cards at one time to focus on baseball. You know, because I just decided, I think we all go through this, where you have to kind of pick and choose what you're going to collect because you can't collect everything. And one time I did that. I traded off all my football cards for baseball cards. So I had to work to build back up my vintage football collection. And, you know, I have a really nice, large collection now, but it took me some time to build that back up. I had tons of these cards as a kid and had gotten rid of them. And one of the cards I traded away was my Joe Montana rookie card. So it's kind of hard because you can't, like, if you decide you're going to trade off all your football cards, you can't kind of pick and choose. I guess you could, but I didn't. And I always regretted trading that card. So I now have like 4 of them because I overcompensated when I decided to reacquire it. So I think I'm done rambling now. Everybody have a great holiday weekend if I don't jump back on here, which I may. And once again, thanks for watching.